Okay, look, I know I messed up. I didn't want to leave. I should have said something. Just please, just hear me out. Let me explain. Okay. So, Shalom, Kings and Queens. How y'all doing? I'm not going to even waste y'all time with the, hey, it's Sherby. Welcome back to my channel, Hoopla, because it's a waste of y'all time. Because I have been gone for almost 2 years now, MIA, and I owe y'all an explanation. So, we're going to just get down to it. So, I had to write stuff down because in these past 2 years, my life has changed so much and so much has happened. I really want to for you guys and let you know what happened with Instacart, what I've been doing, what's going on now, and what's to come. So first things first, the last video I posted in regards to Instacart was around Thanksgiving of 2017. I posted about how much money I made, which apparently, according to the comments, wasn't much compared to other people in bigger areas. But keep in mind, I live in a small, you can call it a city, but I call it a town because it's small to me. It's a town. But I got shaded for that, but it's all good. It's all good. Right after I made that video, maybe 2 weeks afterwards, I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, I I stopped. I quit Instacart. It's honestly just that simple. I couldn't do it. I went to the doctors. They told me I could do it, but maybe 3 weeks after I found out I was pregnant, I was having really bad symptoms. Morning sickness was crazy. I emailed Instacart. I had a shift one day, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And it'll be just my luck. I get some crazy order with like 100 items that I know I can't lift and like 3 cases of water or something. Like, just watch, just be my luck. So instead of me risking it, I emailed Instacart and I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm with child. I don't want to risk my health or the baby's health. And I honestly just feel like crap. And they were so sweet. They're like, it's all good. Congratulations. And come back when you can. I'm like, oh, thank you, Instacart. So from there, I'm thinking, I have a toddler. My daughter was 2 at the time, and a baby on the way. And I'm like, I need an income. So I had to bite the bullet and seek employment, which wasn't an issue. I just didn't want to go that route. And I left that simply because I'm tired of working for other people. And I didn't have the funds or the capital to venture off and start my own business at the moment, which that was a somewhat of a factor in me even starting YouTube to see where it would go, just as another avenue to see, what could come of it. But that's another story that I'll may or may not get into later. So I got a job and just fast forward through my pregnancy. I'm due. It's August. I'm due. And labor laws, Family Medical Leave Act, FMLA, you have to be employed for 12 months prior to taking leave for your job to be secure. And I live in Florida. Florida is an at-will state. So they can let you go without cost, even if it's due to medical reasons, if you are not protected and covered by FMLA or some other protection that you may qualify for, ADA or whatever. I did not qualify. So I went on maternity leave because my baby's coming out regardless. And they did not take me back. I was not protected by FMLA. I did apply for ADA, that's the American Disabilities Act. Even though pregnancy is not a disability, it under the scope of what it covers, I could have fit within that. And the manager of where I was working at, and I should call them out right now, but I'm not going to be petty. They told me not being able to come to work would cause them undue business hardship. Me, one person. So, you know what? I just told myself it's not for me to be there. Didn't want to be there anyway. So I'm out. I'm going to have my baby August 28th. Beautiful, beautiful baby boy. And I'll insert pictures because he's so cute. Him and my daughter. I love my babies. So I'll insert pics. But I have my son and I'm out. 2 months, 8 weeks, and I'm like, I'm ready to I'm somewhat starting to feel normal again. I'm ready to work. Let me get back out here. So I tried to get back with Instacart and they waitlisted me. I got that email and I was so shook. I was like, what? So I called and they pretty much just told me, yeah, when you go so many days without any activity on your account, it goes into an inactive status. And so now you're kind of back in the pool with everyone else and you can't just move you to the front of the line. You kind of gotta, it's first come, first serve kind of thing. So, okay. So I got on the waiting list, but I wasn't gonna sit around and wait because she couldn't really give me approximation as to how long this list was. And I had bills to pay and children to feed and take care of. So I sought after other options. So around this time, DoorDash is making a huge introduction into my community, and so is UberEats. Mind you, once again, compared to bigger cities, it's not as popping over here. So I started DoorDash, which was, I enjoyed DoorDash. The platform is similar to Instacart in terms of when you want to get a scheduled shift to have guaranteed hours, so that time you're guaranteed to make some money. Now, when I say guaranteed hours, there's no guarantee that we'll get an order, but I know that I will be working for those set hours. And even with the guaranteed hours thing, real quick, I remember when Instacart, I know for my area, my guarantee was $10 an hour. So if I worked a shift, I was guaranteed to at least make that. Even if I didn't get an order, I was getting my $10 for that hour. No. And I think, let me stop. I think Instacart stopped doing that. I've heard so many stories about Instacart since I stopped. And that was, once again, almost 2 years ago. But moving back, I digress. Going back to DoorDash, that doesn't happen with DoorDash. You only make money for the orders that you complete. So I was doing that for a while. But everything in Titusville, where I live, closes around 9 at night. And I don't get many orders throughout the day. It's mostly retired elderly people. It wasn't working. But if I was lucky, I'm bringing home maybe $35, $40 a day. That just wasn't gonna cut it. That doesn't even pay for my gas. That's ridiculous. So I also tried UberEats. Now, it's so funny because UberEats only is contracted with, at the time, was contracted with about 4 restaurants in my area, McDonald's and a few others. And that was it. And I'm like, something has got to give. I have got to find a way to make money. So the closest major city to me is Orlando. And I don't like going to Orlando. The traffic is ridiculous. The tourists are ridiculous. I just can't. It's too much. But the good thing is, I live near East Orlando. So for me, I can get out there. It's a 30-minute drive. And I'm out there by a lot of subdivisions and the University of Central Florida, UCF. And a lot of nice stuff out there. A lot of restaurants and just all those students and people. So I decided to do DoorDash and UberEats out there, and I cleaned up. I was bringing home $500, $600 a week. The only thing about it was becoming really tiresome for me because in order for me to make that kind of money, I would literally have to do long shifts every day. And I have a newborn at home and a toddler. I was going out to Orlando every day, and bless my mother, and I thank her so much. She watched my children for me. It was becoming to just be too much for me. And I made the decision once again, I have to find a job that gives me a set schedule because my children needed me more than I needed this money. That's just the fact that they did. So I made the sacrifice to go back into the workforce again. But this time I did it with intention and with purpose. So I was strategic about this. I decided to go back to school. I should have been graduated. I won't get into my whole college journey because it's ridiculous. I'm so mad at myself, but if y'all want to hear that story, let me know in the comments below, and I could go off on a tangent about that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Trust me, y'all don't. So I enrolled back in school. I'm currently majoring in management with a concentration or organizational leadership. I can never get that out. Organizational leadership. And I love it. And I actually accepted a position at the University of Central Florida. So my ultimate goal for now, not for now, but just if the entrepreneurial route doesn't work out for me, which I know it will, we're going to just speak positivity into that. I know it will, but I always have a backup plan. I always wanted to originally, before I decided to branch out and do my own thing, was to work in higher education. I love working with students. I feed off their enthusiasm and their drive and their motivation and all their dreams and aspirations they have to, do things in life and in this world. I feed on that, and I love coaching them, and I love helping them figure out what it is they want to do and how they're going to make it happen. I love that, and that's what I do. So I took that job, and I'm currently there, and I love it. So that's what's going on with me now. That's why I let Instacart go, was because I had a baby. Once again, DoorDash, UberEats, I think are great. And now they have Postmates and some other stuff. And Postmates was out when I was on Instacart, just not in my area. So it was irrelevant to me because I couldn't do it in my small little town. Just not out here. Still not even out here. Grubhub's a thing. Grubhub is still not in my area either. Excuse me. That's like Orlando. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So I guess the main question is what's the next thing? What's to come? So I really want to get back into my YouTube channel. My goal for this video was to reintroduce myself to y'all, explain to you guys what happened, and move forward. I do plan on really picking back up with my YouTube. It was a huge outlet for me prior to, and I really want to get back into that. So I went back and read some of the comments that I have not been seeing all during all this time, because I deleted the YouTube creator app from my phone, which YouTubers use to manage their accounts and their channels and, to read comments. And I recently re-downloaded it, and I'm reading all these comments, and I feel so bad because so many people responded, commented, had questions that I never got back to them. So if you're listening, you're watching, and you commented or had a question, and I did not respond, I sincerely apologize. I do. I'm going to get so much better at that. And if you have a question, reach out to me. Email me. My email is in the description box below. If you Facebook Sherby, I think I'm not the only one, but you'll see me. No one else, you'll see, it's not that common of a name at all. It's pretty common in Asia though, surprisingly, but you'll find me. And I'll respond. I'm on Instagram, Sherby D. I'll respond. You can find me on Snapchat, the Goddess Gaia 5, or just Sherby D. I'll put that in the description box below too. If I don't get back to you on YouTube, I will respond back to you on my other platforms as soon as I can. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long, and so just feel free. That was all I really wanted to address. I did want to say, moving forward, I do plan on, as I mentioned, kind of revamping my channel. So obviously, I'm not going to be talking about rideshare anymore. I do want to dive more into my life and kind of make my channel into a lifestyle channel. I want to talk about what it's like being a single mom, going back to school and working full time. I want to, talk about the struggle and just talk about, my journeys of being an entrepreneur. And, I haven't publicly talked about what I'm trying to do. I haven't actually given any details as to what I'm trying to do with that. Details coming soon. I just want to I'm very protective of what I want to do right now. It's like my baby. I'm really trying to get it off the ground. And so once it starts crawling, maybe even walking, I'll go ahead and I'll talk more about what it is that I'm doing to be more self-sufficient. That's what I want for me and my family. So yeah, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, put them in the comment box below. If you have a YouTube channel, put that in the comment box below. I want to subscribe. I want to support. I just want to be more active and engaging, with this whole YouTube thing. And once again, I'm so far removed from the rideshare life now with Instacart. It's been almost 2 years. I don't know what's going on with that. If you have questions with Instacart, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. Like, it's been so long. So sorry about that, guys. So that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that have subscribed to me way back when and watched this video, thank you. And for those of you that are just skimming by and happen to come across my video, thanks for watching as well. There's more to come. So y'all take care. Be on the lookout for some more content. And well, I'll see you soon. Shalom.